Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Palace of the Arts. We're live here on the floor, myself, LD, and Purge, getting ready for our third elimination match of day one, Kevin.
Yeah, kind of exciting to see a lot of teams on that knife's edge of do they go home, do they stay in the tournament, and I think this is going to be one of the closest matches of the day for sure. I mean, very similarly ranked. They both went 2-2. They both had some tough opponents. They both had maybe some less tough opponents, but we really don't know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, we really don't know what's going to happen with these teams either, and I think that's true for the players as much as it is for the fans out there. Deep Spirit taking some early harassment. Mason running what's become one of the most popular carries, at least here on day one in the main event, is Bulba is going to be brought down. Quick pick for VGJ Gaming, finding the first blood.
Hold still and they don't get you, it's a lot of times safer.
Oh,
he can get caught here.
Oh, jumping across the way. Will he get eaten? He will. Has the stun, gets the bash. Will he get the follow-up, though? RTK coming, but Dubu just going to TP away. And Aggressive looking to move in top up. The Fenrir bash to start things off. They're going to slow him down into a swap. Aggressive making his move, finds the stun. Follow-up is there. Mason low, but is able to path his way through the trees over to the other side. He's going to make it out. Meanwhile, FY sitting back, but is it far back enough? Diving into the trees, has to pull off his own magic to get away, but Ember's there looking for the catch. Abed doesn't get the chains he was hoping for, and with that, FY also going to TP out. A great escape.
But Prophet ulti came in, but it was a little bit too slow. Too many creeps on the map, and it's not a bad kill if they can get it.
He sees 3 bottom. He's like, this is a safe lane to farm, but Mason says it is not safe for RTK. Get the hell out of here. Phase Boots cooling down. Does not have the mana here for the shield, and Mason with one more swipe is going to get the kill. So an early kill to the Spectre, and should be able to go back to farming, though he's a bit low on HP right now.
Quite possibly take the tower afterwards. Yeah, they're committing another TP. This is the
moving
fight.
on to FY. FY gonna dive away. Now the bash coming onto Bulba. Fenrir might end up getting caused. The Nature's Wrath bounces through. Fenrir will be the sacrificial lamb. Boundless Strike to secure that kill. They can try and take these early fights, apply pressure, and take advantage of Vici, who just want to farm that Deuce for late game. But now the jump comes in onto Aggressive. Great catch there by Abed. The swap out says, take my friend instead. Aggressive continuing to run, continuing to try and get away, but the rockets drop. Demon doing good work, not finding the kills just yet as RTK strikes first, bringing down Dubu. Demon retaliating with the FY grab, and Aggressive still trying to hunt Mason, but another dagger. Looks like he might escape. Then Abed comes back in. What a great bait by Mason. They will find an additional kill here. Looking still for RTK. Not going to get that one, but they find 2. They get the tower.
2 teamfight issues might even be solved. Fenrir getting ganked, though.
Fenrir is going to get caught. The smoke was broken, but it didn't seem to matter as he'll be quickly burst down. DC converging, finding the kills. They now have a BOT pickup for Abed, so see you later. So forces out a huge ultimate. Doesn't really cost him a whole lot, just a bit of mana.
And so basically now all Phoenix can do is reduce attack speed and do magic damage.
They did find Dubu here. Ada's tree. Monkey trying to be cute, trying to be clever. As RTK looks to chase him down, they'll get the follow-up bash and the stun.
And he's not even at a big threat right-click wise.
Yeah, and you have basically the same thing with the Prophet. Speaking of which, gonna find RTK, will TP out. As it seems he is also going to be going for that Radiance build, but his timing pretty slow as bottom lane, a big team fight breaks out. Overgrowth, as well as the Warlock ultimate committed here. They're going to see Fenrir going down nice and early. Now Freeze is going to try to keep the fight alive with the Stone Gaze, but ends up having to just disengage. DC forcing him out of the jungle. Mason getting involved again, and now only about 500 gold away or so from picking up the Radiance as we see top lane Aggressive with the swap on Bulba. Does he have anything to follow this up with, though? Just auto attacks for the time being. No mana for a stun. Is again throwing out the Wave of Terror, but Bulba, no TP available. Now going to go for it. Doesn't quite have the mana. Aggressive is out of the picture for quite some time, but that doesn't mean Abed can't threaten to go in. Try and snatch that Aegis. Remnant dropped. Dubu looking for the setup here with the Boundless Drake, and RTK dropping dangerously low. They might be able to just force out this borrowed time, and then really sticking around in the Roche pit is extremely dangerous. We are going to see Demon trying to set things up. Boundless Strike comes through. Roche not low enough just yet, and Abed getting forced back. So with that damage he's taken, has to be careful. He's going to TP home. Could BOT back in. Still DC. Sticking around. Threatening to go in.
They got 20 seconds.
Moving forward. They need a little more time for these ults. Abed's going to jump into the pit.
Oh, no.
The Aegis snatched by Aggressive. The last hit, though, does go the way of the Dire, but he pays for it with his life. Vengeance, as Fenrir will take Abed down, and now the chase forward, looking for the Bulba kill. No mana on Aggressive as of yet, no stick charges either, but they don't need it. They're just able to muscle him down with auto attacks and the power of the sun. FY unleashing the Ray, a big fight for Vici. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Moving in, under cover of Shadowblade. He's going to scout out Demon here in reserve. Quickly gets jumped on. Fenrir combining. They'll find the early kill, and that's a great way to start the fight for VG Gaming. Now the Phoenix egg committed is aggressive, chasing for those follow-up kills. Not able to find anyone just yet. Slightly underwhelming Kaboom is the Boundless Strike on aggressive, combining there with the Sprout, but they're committing a lot just for the Aegis. We'll finally pop it. Is there any sort of response here? Overgrowth is cooling down, but they don't have the egg to combo with it, and aggressive gets trapped, has to swap himself away. RTK there, trying to protect him as best he can, throwing out the shields, the heals, now the Ray comes! FY from the back doing what he can, but it's simply not enough. He has to dive away too. And it looks like in the end they will be forced to retreat, losing 3, losing the Aegis, and now looking for more. They're going to get FY on the back lines. It's Bulba to the rescue. Another big pick for him.
Great DB by him to clean up the rest of the team. That's a guaranteed tier 2. There's creeps at the mid tower as well, so this pressure is not going to stop. And
for the side of DC, everyone farming reasonably well as they're going to make their move. RTK caught out on the top side of the map. Dubu going to pounce in. Still holding the Boundless Strike here. The ult being committed. Dropping low, he has at least bought the Relic, but he's so close to the full Radiance. Doesn't look like he's going to get it as they converge as the borrow time ends. Hitting him with another round of attacks. Boundless Strike finally dropped. They get the kill. And now VG Gaming forced to defend this tower without what could be a key weapon in their upcoming fight. So no Radiance now. Still for 500 gold as Bulba makes a big dive in. Can they punish this? They get the silence off on FY. No egg for you, sir, he says, killing him off quickly. And now on to Fenrir. Can they bring down the Tram Protector low? Being hounded by the Golem. Not dead just yet. Aggressive looking for the turnaround though. They will end up fighting 3, turning this fight on its head, and they do it without the Phoenix egg required at all, with Bulba already dead. So basically, it felt like a 3v5, and they still get 3 kills of their own.
Yeah, the initiation was actually great for VGJ there. The Venge was in perfect position. He got to start the fight by stunning the Ember Spirit, and they got to follow it up with an Overgrowth a bit later as well. Guaranteeing that kill made everything so much easier for VGJ. There was no huge damage dealer other than the AoE Radiance Burn kind of thing. Because he's got the Midas so early and the Radiance picked up too. Monkey King got to be careful here. His Invis just ran out. Yeah, he's 20 seconds to his TP here.
Continues to go deeper, but they're looking for him now. Dubu. Oh, man. He's in deep. That is way too deep.
That was actually really unlucky. The Avenge just happened to be there. He didn't use his TP. He was actually here already, so.
But is currently Invis. It's Abed leading the way. Is going to find the Chains connection. Do they want to follow this up, though? Diving that far for a tree. A bit dicey against the kind of teep fight that Vici can turn around with, and they are going to lead with the swap. They get up on Demon, the rock drop, but not to much effect as in comes Freeze. Engaging with the Stone Gaze, combining it with the egg. Can Abed make it out? Looks like should be able to escape at least for now. They continue pursuit. There is a haste rune here for Fenrir, so they might try to go for this. Aggressive is going to have the Shadow Blade soon, but they're basically just going to have to catch Abed being greedy if they want to get this kill.
27 seconds left for the rock.
All right, Operation Let's Get Mama Dusa and Aegis potentially underway here. Has freed up a slot. Freeze ready to grab this, and Dubu maybe looking to be cute, but his tree gets eaten down with the monkey is the call. Will Abed even try for heroics here in the pit? He gets, well, actually, no, sorry. Demon getting swapped into the bash. Follow-up stun could be coming through momentarily from Aggressive. Is going to end up going down. Aegis secured by Freeze. Roche as well. They get the credit there for the kill, and now they just strut away. So Aegis on the Lady Dusa. And meanwhile, Bulba doing a bit of split pushing. Takes this tier 3 bottom down about halfway, but give up half your towers.
VGJ gets the vision. Oh, he's in trouble here.
Gets rooted. Abed trapped out. Now throwing the Remnant, but not going to make it away. The physical damage simply too much here. Is Aggressive hitting for nearly 250 a pop, not even mentioning all the minus armor. This
Warlock getting killed first, so VG Gaming abusing their invis very well.
Bulba might get punished here. Fenrir was waiting. Aggressive coming in now. He's going to drop the Wave of Terror, but reinforcements on their way. They get the stun. They should be able to get the kill, but Abed looks to turn it. He comes in, dropping the chains, and then getting the hell away. Have to get things underway. Mason, having already used the Manta, could be in danger here. He's going to get stunned, then slowed down by the Leech Seed. Still waiting for reinforcements to arrive. Swooping in deeper, dropping the egg. The overgrowth's there. Great combination. Going now for the stun, but able to haunt away to the other side of the fight. Mason looks to reset, and it looks like they may have bitten off more than they could chew. Even RTK coming in, getting healed up by the Sunray, but FY so low. Bulba brings him down. Now RTK, the ult's about to end. The pain might be beginning momentarily as he gets chewed up by the Mana Bird. Quickly falling. Now Aggressive. On to the next one, they say. Dusa looking to salvage the fight. They have to commit the Stone Gaze. They don't have a whole lot else just yet. They get the bash on Abed. Can they get the follow-up, though? Abed takes the tree down. Freeze, extremely tanky and painful, but doesn't really have much to work with here as Abed will get silent, sprouted now. Bulba trying to engage onto him, almost dies in the process, ends up living, kiting away. Great plays by Bulba, now looking for Freeze, looking for the team wipe. Can they finish him off? He's got the Aegis. They probably have to kill him twice as he will end up dropping. Yeah, Aegis not going to expire just yet. So round 2, here we go. Nobody in sight. Not going to be easy here for Freeze as they continue to pound away at him. Freeze going for the TP out. No! Oh. So close, but so far.
That was such a good decision to TP. I thought there was no way he gets out of that, but
during that time, I guess that's really the concern for VGJ is they seem in those larger team fights very reliant on the Dusa to be there, and she is not the most mobile hero as RTK will get caught here, time being in the middle lane. You see the Silver Edge pick up on Bulba, so has to be careful not to get killed off without the borrow time activation. Bulba working on him a little bit. They chase on the Demon. They will bring him down. Now the power play potentially. Borrow time from RTK. Duba running right into the meat grinder and flying right back to the well. He'll be picked off. Now the Spectre could be next. Bulba tries to turn it. Gets off the silence. Can't quite follow it up though. They're going to chew through Bulba. Finish him off. RTK will get the kill, but this leaves Mason free to run. Rough shot over VG Gaming. 4 dead. Might be 5 as still the Dusa waits for her respawn. The big punish. DC right back into it.
Once again, Spectre looking like a hero that Venge just can't stop unless they start on the Spectre. It's because normally you throw so many daggers out, you run out of mana fast. So it's a place where Ice Gotti, mana on an agility hero actually pays off, where it normally is kind of just wasted. So that slow plus always dagger being there, I think it'll be really useful this game. Just got to be careful not to die.
Well, speaking of dying, we might see that mid soon as Bulba comes in. He does get the Silver Edge, combines it with the silence onto RTK. Now the Remnant in. Can they kill him off in time? They do right before he's able to get the borrowed time up. He falls, and now onto Freeze. Stone Gaze already committed. He's being isolated here, but healed up from behind by the Phoenix. Has to drop the egg. They look to retreat as they fight in the Wukong's command. Dubu doing work, but gets punished for it. Will end up going down. So low, Fenrir is trying to stay alive, working on Abed. They're going to get the stun. They do get the kill. They went right into the massive team fight, and they do end up getting punished a little bit there in the get to work on buildings. Meanwhile, Pink's coming out as Dubu, I believe, got scouted here, dropping across the tree line. FY looking for that follow-up scout. They are going to lock onto him. They crack that tree down. They pull the king off his throne. They'll kill him, and now they can push towards high ground. No Monkey King buyback available.
A little bit of time to take the racks, maybe enough.
Yeah, Freeze knocking on the front door now. Anybody home, he says. DC. They answer, but not a very confident response as they've already dropped the melee racks. They really have to get something out of this fight, but it's so tough to go on Freeze. Way out in front, being healed up by the Phoenix. They drop the rock. He's still basically at full health. The mana's quite decent as well as Mason tries to work on him. That ain't gonna happen either. RTK, borrowed time committed. But remember, has the Aegis, Freeze, has the cheese with the evasion of the butterfly. They just keep on hitting buildings. You can't get to these backliners because they're so damn far back. Still slash away at the Dusa. Still has the cheese available. RTK with the Aegis as well. And now the combo, the turnaround. Dropping first the Triad ultimate, then the egg, kaboom! Fights 3, looking for more. They jump deeper, looking for the follow-up on Mazik, and they bring him down. They will Abed, looking for the turnaround. He commits pretty heavily into this fight, but still, Freeze alive through it all, even going aggro onto Bulba, wants to bring the Nature's Prophet down. Can he do it? It's Freeze against the world. So tanky, so difficult to kill. Dubu in danger of dropping here. He's going to commit for it. He gets punished. Demon almost dead as well. Finally, they slay the beast, but the damage done as the melee Rex has fallen. The range Rex, one attack away from dropping. All 4 have buyback if required, and some might be because Bulba is threatening the top lane. I believe RTK's has almost cooled down by now. As they are going to make their move, they find Dubu top, Dubu down, and no buyback for him. Out for 70.
Big advantage of Ember is, Mason's in a bad spot right now.
Mason out far. And he gets swapped. Looking for the top stun, but he dodges it with the Manta. Big plays from Mason on the big stage, but he gets bashed. Focused. Killed off regardless. He had fast fingers, but Vici had the numbers. Now the rock getting dropped. They fight in the Wukong's command. They stand their ground. Still have to borrow time, and they engage forward, dropping the egg. Now potentially the retreat is DC. The Golem standing strong. Looks like they will force them on their heels. The egg is going to drop. Freeze still alive, is able to Manta his way out of the sprout, and then the turn. There's the ultimate coming in. 1, 2, 3, looking to bring him down in a hurry. Finds not only the Spectre, the Prophet, but now looking for the Monkey as well. Abed on the run. He's low. He's not dead yet. Trying to chip him down bit by bit, inch by inch. Freeze does it. Gets the triple. Nails DC. And now the push down mid potentially to begin, though they are quite low and may want to heal up first.
Oh, they call it.
GG.
That's it. Man, VG Gaming held on to such pressure from DC, winning teamfight after teamfight after the 30-minute mark. And it wasn't just because of the heroes they picked, man. That execution was actually insane.